Hey everybody, are you ready to show your makeup some love? Well, I am. This is going to be my update for the I Love My Makeup project. Before we get started on all of the goodness that this project contains, I'm going to ask you to please do all of the things, and you know what they are. Now, I'm trying to hit the ground running here in February and get all my projects back on track since I ended up taking the month of January off. So I'm a little bit behind, but we've got some good stuff going on. So this is technically called the I Love My Makeup project. We're using the hashtag Love My Makeup project. We dropped the I for that part. This was created by Mandy of MandyIRL. Do you guys know Mandy yet? If you don't know Mandy, you need to go check her out. She is all of the wonderful things. She is such a nice person. She is so sweet. And she has got the best of quirky down to a science. I absolutely adore her. She's a lot of fun. So I will have her channel linked down below. In fact, I might even be able to squeeze it in the description box. I'm not sure, but you can get to her channel from my link. The other person who had done this with us is my cousin Cheryl. Now, Cheryl and I both ended up kind of in the same boat where not as bad. She ended up in the hospital. I did not. She is home, she is recovering, and she had just started doing this project with us when things went wonky for her too. So I'm not entirely certain where she's at with this, but she is also participating. So I'm going to link her channel down below too. And if you like me, you're going to love Mandy and Cheryl. I swear, I'm crazy. Cheryl's artistic, funny. Mandy's adorable, quirky. So these ladies are awesome. You want to check them out. They'll be in my description box, so you can just click on it and go right to their channels. Now, this is something Mandy started doing on March 16th. I actually started doing this because I saw her video and asked if I could join in. And of course, she let me. That's why we're doing this. But that just goes to show how, wonderfully open she is and generous with sharing her idea and letting me join in, because this is totally her thing. She decided she wanted to do something really small and easy with no pressure. 3 items. The first video she did, she wasn't sure how many uses she was going to do, but it turned into a 10-use thing, and we can take as long as we need to do that. Trust me, months are fine to get to those 10 uses. Now, what we have started doing, and I'm going to screw up this time for you, is we actually had started doing 1 item, eyes, 1 lips, 1 face. And that does work out really well, and that's something that I probably will get back to. But like I said, for this one, I'm going to screw it up for us just a little bit, okay? Now, to do that, I'm going to tell you where we're at. I started with my eye product with this NYX eyeliner. This is in the shade Sunrise Blue, and it is gorgeous. It's a waterproof eyeliner. Of course it is, it's me. So that's the shade. It is lovely. I love blue eyeliner. I actually have a little bit of this on today, and that was my 10th use. So I have hit 10 on this one, so we are going to be rolling it out. The way this worked out is I had 3 uses in September, 1 in October, 1 in November, 3 in December, and 2 in January. So oh Lordy. I am filming this, it is still January, because I'm trying to make sure that I have everything on track and running since I had been ill. So that's where we're at, just for total transparency and honesty here. The next item I had in for lips, I have this NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil lip crayon, that's what they called it. This is a Never Say Never. Now, I'm not a huge lover of mattes. You guys know this. But this I really like. These lip crayons, this thing is so ancient, I don't even know that they do this formula. But the formula is really nice, and so for a matte, it doesn't feel drying. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on top, causing my lips to chap. It doesn't feel cakey. You know how some waxy, sometimes is how some of those mattes feel? This doesn't. So this is really nice. And the best part about this is that I actually am at 9 uses. I was actually thinking, oh, well, I should just pull it out and, I'll just get that last use, but I should bring in the next item so that I'm ready. And I thought, well, no, dummy, that defeats the purpose of this project. Mandy is letting us do this. and take as long as we want. So this is actually going to stay in for another month, but chances are it'll be a rollout next month. I'm sure I can get that one use. This is actually the item I thought I was going to end up using, and instead it became this one. So you guys know if I try and plan, it's going to go sideways. So that's just how things are for me. Now, the third item I have in the project is this Stila blush. And this was a new item. I had picked it up at TJ Maxx because I wanted to try it. It's in the shade Soul Seduction. And this seemed like a good place to stick this because we're allowed to bring in really old items, brand new items, whatever we just want to get some 10 uses on. So if it's a test it out to see how we like it, or if it's we need more use on it because it's tried and true and it's going to be so old that it's going to go bad eventually. Either way, we're allowed to do that. So this is hard to see. That is Soul Seduction. And I can see it on my hand, but quite frankly, I don't know if you guys can tell. When I wiggle my hand around and try and get the light to hit it in different ways, sometimes you could see it. So I'm going to do my weird contortionist crap that I do and hope that you figured out, figure out what the blush looks like. All right, so with this, I'm a big slacker. I had one use in October when I brought it in, one in November, two in December, and I haven't had any in January. I lost a lot of January, as you all know, so that one is a little bit lacking, but that's okay. That is okay. Sometimes that happens. And Mandy is one who completely is okay with that, knows how that goes, and doesn't ever get upset with herself or with me when something like that happens. Can you tell I'm trying to talk you guys into this? Yeah. If you're ever going to think about panning, this is a good project to just dip your toes in a little bit because it is so easygoing. All right. Now, let's talk about what I'm going to be bringing in because I am going to be replacing the eye pencil, but I'm actually bringing in another face product. This is what I'm bringing in. Okay. This is a Kiko baked blush, bronzer, not blush, bronzer. I have a blush in here. This is the Joyful Holiday Luxurious Baked Bronzer. Now this is so stinking cute. Look at that package. Isn't that pretty? It's just really decorative, really nice. It looks like a little ornament. It's weighty. It is weighty, you guys. The package is a metallic type of feeling. I'm sure it's plastic. It sounds like plastic, but it looks and feels almost like metallic, but yeah, it is plastic. This is what the bronzer looks like. Now, it looks like there's a gold stripe down the middle of it, and there kind of is, but that's just the striations from the baking. And I have not put this on my face. I have not used this. Now, it is a touch golden, like I said, so we're going to see how this works out for me, even as pale as I am. That's really light. So it may be a topper. It may, I could maybe even use that. Oh, I think it might be too dark for a highlighter. But we'll see. That's the point of this project, is that I can play around with it. I can take my time, figure out what works best for me, this might work best with in a combination type of situation. However, I need to do it. So this is going to be the new item that's coming in for 10 uses. All right, that is everything. So thank you for spending some time with me and letting me be crazy and go off on my tangents and do whatever I do. I know that I'm still scattered. It's been a little bit since I've filmed anything coherently. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, you see my videos. I'm never coherent. Anyway, I do appreciate that you all took the time out of your day to spend some time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, everybody, see ya. Bye.